Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's so good to be here with you guys because I've been hitting the small towns in America. You know the small towns where the women have mullets? Yeah, I was in this little place and their claim to fame is their town had America's first mad cow. This is it. I'm from England. We've had it for years with the mad cows. Princess Anne, Elton John. And it's scary stuff, you know, because it's in your country. Imagine you eat a burger, your brain turns to mush. Next thing you know, you're running the country. Oh, a stoning. So I have a pretty squirrely accent. I grew up in England, in a rock and roll family in England. I didn't have a pacifier, I had a Marlboro Light. And when my dad was on the road, I was actually babysat by strippers. It was no big deal. I had training tassels. I didn't really wear a diaper, but I knew how to take one off. I get nostalgic by the pole. I don't think it affected me being babysat by strippers, but my mom says it took longer to put me to bed at night because I'd get undressed really slowly. My dad wasn't a famous guy, whoops. He was just a bass player in a band. But they opened for The Who and Ozzy Osbourne, which means there was some paparazzi. So all of my school pictures look like this. But he was a good dad. He did his best. He'd put me to bed every night, sing the bedtime lullaby. Ah! You're a baby. And you'll sleep tonight if the spiders don't eat you alive, eat you alive, eat you alive. Then he'd smash my teddy bear. I grew up with pets. That was nice. To this day, I have a deaf cat. I do. His name is Beethoven. Of course, he doesn't know that. He thinks his name's... I got him some treats, and maybe because I live in LA now, it says 10% calories from fat. I'll tell my cat as soon as he gets back from Taibo. It goes on to say, if you have any questions about this product, please call the number below. These are cat treats. What kind of questions are we gonna need to ask? Someone's gonna phone up, yeah, what if I don't have a cat? Just weird. It's nice to have some love in your life, though, wherever it comes from, right? My friends are all having babies, all at the same time. I call it the Big Bang Theory. And it's great. They're showing me all the pictures of their beautiful babies, but it's hard when you don't have kids. I'm like, here's my iPod. I know, they grow so fast. I remember when it was just 5 gigs. Oh, we're up to 80 now. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And they're all getting married, and they say that the first year of marriage is the hardest. I found it was the last. I did not fare so well, and I should have known, because every one of us in this room, when we are 16 years old, we take our driving test, tells you right there in the handbook, warning signs are always shaped like diamonds. Yeah. So my husband tricked me into getting married, told me he was pregnant. And he was a pilot focused on flying. The only way I could see any action was painting white dotted lines up my thighs. My best friend standing over me with a couple of flashlights. And now he's got married and he's had a baby. I'm like, get on with your life. It's like I have a stalker. And get this, he called his baby Jake. Hello, Jay, first letter of the word June. My birthday, move on. Psych-o. My mom insists she was a virgin when she got married, which is odd because I'm on the wedding photo. And she's desperate for me to settle down. And I turned 30, not necessarily recently. And I was thinking about the difference between girls in their 20s now to when I was in my 20s. Do you guys remember when it was raunchy to have a hickey? You remember those days? You know, now we have these mini-hoes like Paris Hilton. It's like if you don't have a sex tape, you're Angela Lansbury. It's a whole other world with these young girls today. They've got the vibrators made by Boeing. Their idea of a sex toy is a lubricated forklift. Maybe I'm a freak. I have never had a vibrator. If I wanted to put a foreign object in my body, I'd date a Frenchman. I mean, whatever happened to don't sleep around? Remember when Mom said that? But these days, if you listen to that, you're out of date. You're obsolete. Pretty soon you'll see girls like me in a museum, like a relic. Oh, here we have feminists don't put outicus. See her with her mate, homos non erectus. Well, I recently had to go for my girl exam. We'll pause for the sound of men growing uncomfortable. And I wasn't expecting anything exciting because there hasn't been a lot of activity. And the doctor says you have a polyp. That is like getting a dent on a car you don't drive. I was like, how did this happen? It was in the garage. I had it under a tarp. I'm thinking, wow, I've been single so long, my own body's given up hope. I know what's happening, it's rebuilding its virginity. She's not using it, pave it over. So I say to the doctor, okay, what's a polyp? Enjoy your nachos. And the doctor says, well, sometimes your body has excess skin and tissue it has to put somewhere. I'm like, are you telling me my body is using that for storage? Oh, hey, bloodstream, we got some cells back here. Where should we put them? Oh, there's an old mine shaft. Thank you guys very much. I'm Natalie Gray.